This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. No peace. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. If we don't get it, shut it down. 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 We don't get it, shut it down.
How y'all feeling? Anybody tired?
No.
Anybody tired?
No.
Anybody tired?
No.
No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
No justice?
No peace.
All right, at this time, we're going to have a speaker come out so we can catch our breath, because we already know. So I'm a little winded, I'm a little winded. But we ain't going to stop. We're going to keep pushing forward. She don't know she wants to speak, but she's going to love you later on. Ladies and gentlemen, make some loud noise for a revolutionary woman, a warrior, Marquita.
What's up, y'all? What's up? No justice! No peace! I said no justice! No peace! I said no justice! No peace! Everybody say prosecute the police! Prosecute the police! Everybody say prosecute the police! Prosecute the police! Yes, what's up? What's going on, y'all? Thank y'all so much for coming out here. We are out here today, but we gotta understand that the fight has not stopped. It has just begun. Let me hear y'all say the fight just started. I didn't hear everybody. I said the fight just started. The fight just started. Let me hear that again. I said the fight just started. The fight just started. Make sure y'all know that this is not the end. This is just the beginning. Yes, we got a victory today and justice for George Floyd's families, and we thank God for that justice for his family. But on today, we are still fighting for justice for so many families. America has blood on its hands, and right here in Georgia, we are fighting for Jamarion Robinson. We are fighting for Oscar Kane. We are fighting for Charlene Nelson. We are fighting for Vincent Truitt. In Minneapolis, they fighting for Dante Wright. So we have many more names. We have many more names. So please do not be fooled and do not be pandered. This right here is just the beginning. And we need justice for all. Let me hear you say justice for all. Justice for all. Let me hear you say justice for all. Justice for all. Let me hear you say justice for all. Justice for all. So make sure that when you guys go back to your families, and every single day we are fighting for justice. This country has the blood on its hands of innocent black families, and they will pay, and we will see justice. So just like last summer, one of my favorite chairs, we're going to end my speech, y'all, with this favorite chair right here. Everybody say prosecute the police. Prosecute the police. Everybody say prosecute the police. Rock with it. Hey, prosecute the police. Everybody say prosecute the police. Yeah. Prosecute the police. Everybody say arrest the cops. Arrest the cops. I said indict the cops. Indict the cops. I said convict the cops. Convict the cops. I said indict the cops. Indict the cops. And the last thing I gotta say, I want each and every single one of you people, as much as we fighting for black lives when they pass away, make sure that we fighting for black lives that are alive right here, right now. This is for our families. This is for our future. This is for our common home. This is for our daily livelihood. So make sure that we are fighting for black lives each and every single day. God bless y'all. Prosecute the police. Prosecute the police.
Prosecute the police. Fuck the We ready. We ready for y'all. Come on, Simone. We ready. We ready. together. Hey, everybody, make sure.
When I say Martin, you say
Everybody, hold on, hold on.
I need y'all to listen very, very, very closely. This is the part where we march in silence and solidarity. I need everybody to get close together. Social distance, but y'all know what I'm saying. And we're about to march silently the rest of the way. And justice, George Floyd, but we still have a long way to go. So we're going to silence all the people that we have lost. So police negligence and police brutality. So I'm about to go to the front. I'm going to lead the way. It's a slow pace. It's a slow pace, but I'll please everybody to stay silent. Respect our ancestors. Ashe.
Hands in the air, fist in the air, everybody.
Hands up, hands up, hands up, fist in the air.
What becomes of the young and the passionate? Those that color outside the lines of fashion with an aim to break free from the chains that maintain the same old same mundane one frame in this inhumane matrix. What happens to those they deem insane, those who dream beyond tomorrow and see the day next? Dream weaving into the future, a scene stitched together like a suture, shape-shifting what we are used to, so often confused and abused. The movement's muse, moving music with moods, designed to redefine the confines of our mind. As emotions we find, awaken the true self to the divine view of the sublime spirit. Silent as a mime, yet in my mind's eye I can hear it. So I open up to share it, though I'm broken, I'm awoken and fine, whole and aligned with the Holy Most High. As I fly in Zion's skies, listening to Judah's lions cry lightning and thunder. Words I write, then I wonder and think, pen to the ink on the brink of existence. I write in the margins of resistance, with the inner light in charge and in sync with the instinct. Seeing a Zen, I link to the instance, floating like incense. Hoping with intent I can observe then serve words written like braille. Sentences scripted in detail, so even if my ego is frail, apprentices won't fail to unveil what is real. As we all learn to fail, deal, and heal. See, I took what hurt my heart and turned it into a work of art. Researched my dark and I found my light. As I rebirthed the spark and I found the insight, I now write in my verses. Turning my strife into life's blessing from curses. See, it's like what I write, it nurses the pain. I guess first comes the rain, then after that, only flowers remain. See, when the tears shower, I gain from the strain, so now I no longer fear. Cause my pain's power I claim, and in this hour I aim to regain control of my brain. See, my soul ain't the same as it used to be. So truly, even I myself, I'm not used to me. As I keep moving, letting go of what no longer has a use to me. So if you need inspiration, I hope your proof is me. Just look what I let the pain do to me. It made me more true to me, and certainly never ruined me.
I want to first say, I want to thank everyone that came out today and marched and rallied with us. The People's Uprising Task Force was birthed through the movement. The reason why we started the People's Uprising Task Force was to shine a light on what is going on across the country. We were upset when Rayshard Brooks was killed. We were upset when George Floyd was killed. And so many young people and seasoned people all over felt that they did not have a voice. And so the People's Uprising wanted to give everyone a voice at the table. Because they say if you are not at the table, then you are on the table. And as a board member of the People Uprising Task Force and a state representative, I want to close us out tonight. People all across the country are watching. They saw the verdict that happened today. And we all watched and we said 3 times, guilty, guilty, guilty. But I would be remiss to say one thing. That yes, we may triumph today, but there are so many black lives that were slaughtered at the hands of people that believe that black lives don't matter. Right. And so we are here today to let them know, yes, we got 3 guilties today, but we will continue to march. We will continue to rally. Amen. Because this is the home of Martin Luther King. Amen. This is the home of John Lewis. And they are looking down on us right now and believing that their beatings and that them being put in jail time after time was not in vain. So I stand here among young black people, white people, Asian, Hispanic, and people of all race and colors that are looking at us right now and saying that black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. And so as we close out today, because it's getting dark and I want to make sure that everyone is safe, I say to you, take this not as a victory, but take this as a charge. Take this as igniting in your spirit that we ain't done yet. That it is not time for us to rest, but it is time for us to rally. That it is not time for us to lay down, but it is time for us to stand up. That it is not time for us to shut up, but but the thousands of Black lives that were slaughtered in vain. So I thank you for being here today, but know that the People Uprising Task Force is not done yet. Black people are not done yet. Our culture is not done yet, because why? Black lives matter. 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 Black lives matter.
We're gonna have our good brother Keys to close us out in a song and prayer.
Erica Toba.
I just want to say, as a native, I came from Oklahoma, stand with my relatives.
Hey!
Yo, this is we're in a prophetic time. It's in our it's in our prophecies. We're in it. I want to share this song here, that we all have good travels and travel mercies, and let's continue to fight. It's a good fight, y'all. It's real. We are in the prophecy, and it's happening. It's a spiritual battle, but we're ready, y'all. Our ancestors are with us. It's real. We've seen it in ceremony.
Justice for George! Justice for George! All right, everybody, please make sure if you are out here today, every single day, Amina, Justice for Georgia is out every single day at the federal building, and they are protesting for Jamarion Robinson. The judge is trying to say that his death was justified, and they are out there in front of the federal building every single day from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if you are here today, please make sure to try and join them.
110 shots, 76 bullet holes, and Judge Timothy Benton ruled it justified. So join us every weekday from 11:30 to 1 in front of the federal building.
How can they follow Justice for Georgia?
At Justice for GA on Instagram, at Justice for Georgia on Twitter.
Right.
We represent so many families that have fallen due to police brutality, from Oscar Kane to Vincent Truitt to Kane Rogers to Jamarion Robinson to Catherine Johnson. And then the new family from last week. Matthew, Zadok, Williams. Georgia is in a state of emergency.
Yes, ma'am.
Too many families have been affected by police brutality. So join us every single weekday from 11:30 to 1 p.m. So we fight on the behalf of Montaria Robinson to get justice for Jamarian Robinson.
Yes.
Say his name!
Jamarian Robinson!
Say his name!
Jamarian Robinson.
Say his name!
Jamarian Robinson.
Say his name!
Jamarian Robinson.
110 shots in him! 110 shots in him! 110 shots in him! 76 at 26!
How do you justify this?
76 at 26!
How do you justify this?
76 at 26!
How do you justify this?
AR, real quick, I want to thank also Protect the Vote, GA, who's been out here with us every single day. They're great partners who help organize this march as well, so let's give it up for them.
Yes, and George Floyd Memorial Center. We also want to thank the Party of Socialism and Liberation and the red shirts. Thank you for all you speakers. We about to close out, and I want to say everybody get home safe. No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
we don't get it.
Shut it down.
Good night, everybody.
LA style.
Y'all hungry?
Yeah.
Let's go eat.
I want to cook.
Yeah. Call it enough. I didn't know where to send it to. Tori said the call is going great. Did you peep in on that? Alcohol loan club, that's why ASPA, last name is loan, Did you get it? I got it. I got that passion, everything that you were saying, that civic spot where protest started last year, and it's all the entire year. And I organized this protest that we had last year for George Floyd in solidarity. And it was the police officers that instigated it that ended up turning into an uprising. And I told Mayor Keisha Bottoms that why did it have to take her city to burn in order for me and other activists and organizers to get a call to make changes in the city of Atlanta? You know, because the thing is that we're still on the front line for Oscar Kane. We're still on the front line for Jamarian Robinson. We're still on the front line for so many others here locally. So the thing is that even though we're in solidarity with George Floyd, the family of George Floyd, and so many countless others in other cities, but Atlanta, Georgia does have a police brutality problem, and this whole system has to change.
I talked to a couple of people out here today, and they're saying, you know, this is not the beginning, this is not the end, because there are others. There's been some sort, there is racial growth, there are name after name after name of people,
Unfortunately.
you know, who have lost their lives in the end of police brutality. So, you know, going forward, how important do you think that this hurt is going to show up for other experiences and other ways kind of that justice process?
You know, the thing is that it is a beautiful day. I'm not, you know, that we saw guilty, but it's also a sad day because it took the world to say George Floyd and to protest and uprise in order for it to be a guilty. We shouldn't have to protest anymore in order for us to get a guilty verdict. It should be automatic. It should be automatic. We saw this guy, you know, with his knee on his neck while George Floyd was screaming for his mother, saying, I can't breathe. We saw Eric, you know, saying, I can't breathe. We saw Mike Brown having his hands up and he's like, just don't shoot. And we had to protest and uprise and protest. And those cases still were not guilty. Those officers, many officers are still working in other districts and other states. I'm Native American and Black. I was in standing room. A lot of those, as being Native American, a lot of these officers that end up getting fired or they get an option to resign, they come to the Native American reservations. 3 of my cousins were murdered by police.
and it probably was murdered by police of those that have killed black people in the inner cities of America. So we cannot continue to let murderers run free in America, whether they have a badge or not.
And you left the poor behind. You left them behind.
I see that within my own family. 3 of my cousins were murdered by police in South Dakota, in a border town of the reservation, and no one knows their names. There was no protest. This happens all throughout America. My best friend's son here in Clayton County, Travion Davis, 13 years old, he was shot in the back of his head, and that officer is now working in Marietta.
What do you do?
We didn't protest. That should have just been an automatic firing for him going to prison. Travion was handcuffed, running down the street, handcuffed, because he was scared, and they shot him in the back of his head here in Clayton County, Georgia. So there's so many cases that it's not enough freedom fighters, it's not enough people that are standing up, but it's like, when do we have to continue to stand up? I'm tired of us having to say Black Lives Matter, Native Lives Matter, Latinos Lives Matter, Asian Lives Matter. We should just matter. Period.
Is that your little brother?
That's my son. That is my 10-year-old son. Good. Can you look good, brother? Thank you.
You talked today, and you were saying that you can't even work to take. And you're 10 years old. How? I mean, that just to me, you have brothers who look like you. So what makes you sad about it? I can notice those videos.
Let's just like racism things like happen to my really affects me.
And whenever
it is a fear, but I also make sure that he speaks up, that he does understand law, but he also understands his own personal space and respect. You know, he does respect elders and he does respect adults, but at the same token, that respect has to be given to him. He's been protesting out here since he was 3 years old, and a police officer hit him with a bike while we was right here protesting. And he was very mannerable, went back, and I yelled at the police officer, of course. But the thing is that was a fear for me, because that was just a bite. But imagine if it was something else. And he still has a long life to live, and he should never, ever, ever be muted as a child. He should always, he is our future. These young people is the future of this. So they're going to be leading this way. So it's really important that we hear from our young people. And I really encourage that with them.
And whenever you heard about the verdict today, how did that make you feel?
Like, that he's going to jail. That's really good for a year of marching and riots we made. And we gotta keep this up, because it can't just be one person that are like, we gotta get this off, because there's thousands of other black men that got shot.
Whenever you know, as you continue to grow up, what do you want to continue to do? What do you want to see happen in this country?
Like, this is my vision. Well, I want to end the police brutality, and I also want to end the movement and want to make a change in the world.
How do you spell your name?
S-H-A-M-A.
Thank
Shamar.
you so much.
George Floyd!
I like to collect it because I don't know what's going to happen with this little one when he gets older. Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what's going
Love for the big guy, hit the park, rolling, showing off that hot nappy roots on the radio, and you know it,
Okay, my session, if you can hear me, my session is gonna be when I sit with my pen and pad and my seer and sage, dropping this world upon life as I turn this page. Of life being a native, but a stranger in your own land is something that I just don't understand. We were forced from our homes when our population diminished. They wanted to exterminate the Indian and make the Indian finished. We used to roam the plains freely, the mountains and the canyons, the desert swamps, coastline until the eastern man landed. A Bible in one hand, a rifle in another, saying thou shalt believe what we do or die like your brother. Forced religion, forced ways, forced out of our land, but not forced without a fight, every woman and man. But then, women, elders, and children were massacred, protecting each other when the soldiers ambushed, while the warriors were awake, talking peace with the government. But that's how they were. They always had the broken covenant. These are the tales of fears that you don't learn in school. But I felt for years these trails of tears run parallel to my dirt road. But it hurts though, knowing the struggle of my people carried over to this 2021 sequel. But it's okay, because we survived. All clans, nations, and tribes. And together, we can stand as one. Because we lasted through oppression and last stands. We fought too long and hard to die by our own hands. Come on now. We once moved like the wind and walked the spiritual path. Though minorities of minorities, we still know how to laugh. From genocide, boarding schools, and third world reservations, may those who don't know start the reconciliation. Come on, man. That's what my workshop will be on.